On the windswept cliffs of Duskridge, there stood a lighthouse older than the village itself. Its white stones were chipped, its glass panes fogged with salt, but every night the flame within it burned steady, guiding ships away from the jagged rocks below. No one in the village remembered who built it, nor who tended it, for no keeper had ever been seen entering or leaving. Sailors whispered that the light was watched over by something not quite human. Some said a ghost, others a spirit of the sea, and a few swore it was the last descendant of the lighthouse builders, bound by an ancient oath. Whatever the truth, the villagers had long since stopped questioning. The light was there. It worked. That was enough. One autumn night, when the sea was black and restless, the flame suddenly went out. From the village below, cries rang through the streets. Without the light, a ship was doomed. A young fisherman named Callan, too restless to stand idle, seized a lantern and made the climb up the winding cliff path. Wind clawed at him, the spray of waves crashing against the rocks rising like cold smoke. But he pressed on. At the top, he found the lighthouse door ajar. Inside, the air was warm, though no fire burned. The spiral stair groaned beneath his boots as he climbed, lantern swaying. At the chamber where the great lamp should have stood, he froze. The flame was gone, but in its place stood a figure draped in tattered blue robes, eyes glowing like tide pools under moonlight. "You should not be here," the figure said, voice deep as the sea. Callan, trembling but stubborn, raised his lantern. "The ships need the light. If you cannot keep it burning, I will." The figure studied him for a long moment, then extended a hand. "The flame is not kindled by oil or spark. It is fed by resolve, by those who would guard the lost from the dark. Few can bear it. Will you try?" Callan felt his chest tighten, as if the sea itself pressed against him. But he thought of the ship out there, of the families waiting in the village, and he nodded. The figure touched his forehead, and warmth like sunlight filled his veins. The great lamp flared to life once more, burning brighter than it ever had. When dawn came, the ship was safely harbored, and the villagers looked up at the shining tower with awe. Yet when they asked Callan what he had seen, he only shook his head. The next night, the flame still burned, steady and bright, and though Callan never spoke of it again, the villagers noticed he had begun walking the cliff path each evening, lantern in hand, as if keeping a vigil. Some say the old keeper had passed the burden on to him. Others whisper that both of them watch the flame now, one seen and one unseen, ensuring Duskridge never falls into darkness.